Hey Chip, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Hope you're well. Hey Robert, how you doing? Hope all are well. Just really wanted to come on. I was excited to get home. And hey Todd, I have all my pipes that I took with me, which need to go back on shelves. So we're going to do that. And in the meantime, we're going to put some oil golden sliced on the tray. Oh, that smells good. So we have the Castello. Boswell's apple, LCS egg, Northern Briars, Quebec, 2014 Dunhill, nice, LCS bamboo, LCS carved pipe, bent billiard, I have the Peterson, but that goes out to the workshop. We have the Fabrizio Natalizia, that's a steel pipe. And then we move on to a pipe stand which goes above my desk, but I can't actually see the pipe stand. I hope I didn't leave it there. Well, we haven't fully unpacked the car, so hopefully it'll be in the car. I hope so. But just in case, I'm going to send a message to the owner of the holiday place. Alright. So we're going to smoke the 626 once again. Like I've said, it has become a firm favourite with Orlick Golden Sliced, and the more I smoke it, the more it's going to get broken in. It's already got a really good solid cake building up. I don't know if you can see that, but there is a decent cake building up in there. Lovely, lovely pipe. Really nice pipe. have also my, hey Patrick, my little LCS apple. That goes on the small rack. LCS bamboo, smaller bamboo pipe, and the Bentley. And I'm going to need to find the other rack because this one is full. This one here is full. I tend to rotate the pipes on there to be the ones that I smoke more regularly. But even amongst those, I've slightly outgrown that pipe rack. That takes 14 pipes. I would say that I've probably got, say, 20 to 25 pipes that get smoked fairly regularly. I've got some more on pegs here on this little trophy wall. Maybe I'll put them up there for now. You got a calabash from Phil, awesome. You won't regret that. When's your birthday? September 15th. Good for you. Well, I would tend to agree with you there, Robert. Over the pipe. I didn't see the pipe. I took this one with as well. This is my one. Is yours a briar calabash like this, or is it an acrylic? The gourd, is it acrylic? I actually smoked some Peretti's London Flake today. I did a morning drive. I haven't uploaded that video yet. It's all bright and nice. I'd like to see that. I don't know if I did a video every day, but I did almost every day, at least on days that we went out. Or if I went out on a morning drive, perhaps. So this morning we didn't actually do any kind of trip or anything like that. Because by the time we get up on holiday, we don't rush to get up. It was too late to go out anywhere and do anything. We had to pack up. I had to get back to sort my fridge out, which has just stopped working from 1 second to the next. It's a Samsung fridge. And my boys that stayed home, they couldn't get the fridge out of the. It's in like a fitted kitchen, so it's really wedged in. So they couldn't work out how to get it out, but I got it out this evening. I'll take a look at it, Robert. Nothing wrong with the fuse, nothing wrong with the socket that it was plugged into. Just stopped dead from 1 second to the next. I went online and I could see that it's quite a common problem. And I took off the protective panel at the back, cleaned up around the motor and the radiator and all that kind of stuff. Didn't make any difference. I then went on top of the went on a step ladder, went on the top of the fridge, and there's a panel on the top which has got a PCB on there, printed circuit board. It looks like a motherboard of a computer. That's modern fridges for you. Anyway, I had a look at it, and it looks like that the PCB fuse has blown. I'll go out and get a new one tomorrow. I've ordered some on Amazon, but I won't get that for tomorrow, so I'm going to try and still pick one up tomorrow. But the problem is, why did it blow? I could go ahead and change that fuse, and it could blow immediately straight away. So if it does do that, then I have to make a decision. Do I get an engineer out or just replace it? Probably had that fridge about maybe 8 years, 10 years, something like that. Although it's still a fairly modern fridge. Has a drinks dispenser in it. Maybe not as long as that. Maybe 6 years, 7 years. How you doing, John? But I will try and change the fuse and see what happens. For now, I've got a little tabletop fridge, which is like a spare fridge. I managed to pack as much as I can into that, and the rest of the stuff into the freezer. But I need to sort it one way or the other tomorrow. Yeah, if it blows straight away again, I know that I've got a problem. So either the motor's gone, or the compressor's gone, or the PCB itself has gone. I'm not an electrician, so I don't really know how to do circuit testing and stuff like that. If the fuse goes straight away, then I'll have to, as I say, make a decision. Do I call an engineer out? Which I've got no guarantees will come tomorrow. Or do I just buy a new fridge? The challenge will be, if I do buy a new fridge, is to get one that will fit in that space. It's quite narrow. I've got a big Briar shipment coming in, and it looks like there's going to be some post office strikes. If I plug the fridge into a good circuit and it trips the breaker, then you'll know if it's the refrigerator or you have an electrical problem. The problem is not an electrical one per se within the house, it's within the fridge. I'm pretty confident about that. I'm no expert, but I've got a basic understanding of things. I've done some wiring myself, but there's no circuit breakers gone. Everything else in the house is working. So I'm pretty sure it's a component of the fridge. I just won't know how to work out which component it is. Sometimes the older stuff is so much better. I've got a big chest freezer out in the back part of the workshop, in the garage. I don't want to tempt fate, but we've had that for donkey's years, and it just sits there, gets on with its job. It's a hassle to get in and out of it because it's deep. It's much easier to have a stand-up freezer, but being a chest freezer, it's you got so much more storage in there. So for long-term freezing, it's great. Hey, Hooligan. Very nice calabash pipe from Papa Bear. Very nice looking pipe. It's scot-free. To be honest, all I really clean usually is the stem. I don't really do much in the way of cleaning the bowl because I find that the cake builds up a little bit better that way. I mean, I'll obviously tap it out, and occasionally I'll take a pipe cleaner, fold it in half, and just put it in and sweep it around a little bit, but I don't clean it per se. But the stem is, for me, the most important part to clean. The stem and the beginning of the shank. Where the shank meets the bowl, there's no point really. Well, the actual bit of where it meets is worthwhile cleaning because you can get quite a build-up there, which can restrict the draw over time. But it's basically from there till there that I clean. But do I clean it every time? No, I should, but I don't. And oftentimes it'll only when I feel that the taste is changing in the pipe that I'll realize that I haven't cleaned it for a while, and I'll clean it. But I should be much more regimented about it. I'm not. When you finish smoking a pipe, there isn't really much cleaning to do here because that's all black and carbony anyway. The only time you really need to do anything is if there's a lot of moisture in there and you want to dry it out quicker, then you can just sop it up with a pipe cleaner or something like that and just absorb some of that moisture. A lot of people put a pipe cleaner in and leave it in there until the next time they smoke it. I don't do that. I prefer to let the airflow get through the pipe. I see some people storing their pipes like that. They have a rack with holes in and they just pop it in the hole like that. I don't do that either. People do whatever works for them. You do that if there is any moisture in there, that's going to start sort of running down there and getting back into your stem. So I always store them this way up like that. I see some people leaving them with the stem half out or even completely off so that there's a good airflow to allow the pipe to fully dry out. I don't do that either because taking the stem off on and off is not really good for the pipe ultimately. That joint is going to get problems if you keep doing that. I leave my pipes alone. I do as little as possible to them other than cleaning that, as I say. But if I don't have to break down the pipe, I don't. I generally have to because I've got to remove the filter, but it's literally to take the filter out and then I put the stem straight back on. I don't take it out straight away. I wait till it's cooled. Oftentimes I'll wait till the next day before I do that. But I really don't mess with my pipes. I clean what I need to clean and that's it. If you don't use a filter and you can put your pipe cleaner through, then yeah, no reason to take it off. I don't usually do sort of group cleaning because I'll usually have a group. It depends what you call it, a group, not 20. I'll have maybe 4 or 5 which will be in the ashtray after I've smoked them, and then maybe after 2 days, 3 days, I'll just clean them and put them back on the shelf on the rack. I don't have like a cleaning day where I'll sit down and spend a couple of hours cleaning all my pipes. Usually after I've smoked, usually this is what my thing will look like. So that my ashtray will have 2 or 3 pipes in it, and I'll just clean those up and put them back on the rack, and that's it. Hey Boris. I find that pipes, unless you abuse them, they're generally pretty resilient, pretty hardy. You just can't abuse them, because ultimately, if you smoke it and do nothing, do no kind of sort of house cleaning at all, ever, then ultimately you run the risk of the pipe going bitter. And whilst I haven't had pipes that literally went bitter, I have had pipes that the taste has gone off. It's not quite right. You can feel that the taste is not quite right. And that's usually the alarm bell for me to clean the pipe. So what I will usually do with that is I will take a pipe cleaner, I'll dip it into some kind of alcohol, usually it's something like Everclear or something like that. I haven't got any, I've run out of that now. I used to buy it from Boswell's, can't get it here. I like Everclear because it's got a good taste. I like the taste of Everclear. It's a fairly fruity kind of flavour. But sometimes I'll use even a hand sanitizing alcohol. I'll just dip the tip of the right through the stem, and most hand sanitizers nowadays have got 70 or even 90% alcohol, so they usually do a pretty good job cleaning. In the workshop I've got some isopropyl, which is 99.9% alcohol or something like that, and sometimes I use them. Yeah, I mean, some people use vodka or whatever. It's just, you need something which has got good cleaning properties. So any kind of alcohol-based drink will work if it's got a high concentration of alcohol. Your pint of beer ain't going to do the job. Something which has got 4 or 5%, like a white wine or something like that, that is not the kind of alcohol that you're after. Moonshine. That's likely to have lots of alcohol in it, I would have thought. Well, folks, I just wanted to get on and say hi, now that I'm back. I did do a video earlier today. I haven't uploaded it yet. I will get that done in due course. We had a great time. Nice holiday, nice getaway, beautiful cottage in a very remote area of the countryside, which we do like. This one was a little bit, I wouldn't say too remote, but it was very remote. I mean, the nearest town, sort of not really a town even, just a little village, was about a 10-minute drive, so not in walking distance. I mean, it's walking distance, but you're looking at a very long walk, because it's 10 minutes drive on empty roads where you could drive pretty fast, so it's a few miles. So certainly you could walk it, but it's a long walk. There was a village shop which was literally across the road, but very limited stock. Small village shop. Anywho, thanks very much, everybody. As I say, just wanted to say hi. Hopefully, I'm not sure if I'm going to actually get to make a pipe tomorrow. We've got to still unload and unpack and kind of settle in. Got to sort the fridge out and stuff, so I'm going to do some shopping, restock the cupboards. So I'm not sure that I'll actually get a pipe done, but I'm really itching and raring to get going. I sat in there for a few minutes earlier on, took a picture of my desk, uploaded it on social media, because I couldn't wait to sit at that workbench. I said to my wife whilst we were away that I'm itching to make a pipe, and I'm going to have to make it a cracker. My sort of new season of pipe making after the holidays. I've got to start off with a bang. A Cavalier. I've never done a Cavalier. Maybe. I'm trying to think how that would go on the lathe. Not too sure. Hey, country gentleman, how you doing? Well, you got me just on the tail end. I'm just saying bye bye. Only a short one tonight. And no doubt we'll see you again on Saturday night, as normal. Thanks very much, everybody. Good to see you all. Catch you on the next one.